Hi, my name is Gavin Pickering, and I'm giving my presentation over the considerations for English language learner. Um, I found this very interesting looking into and getting an understanding of how the English learners work and how they relate to their culture. So the first question is: students sometimes speak with dialects or differences in language that are related to their culture. My professional opinion would be um, we have to be able to accept that the students speak different languages and different dialects, and it's their culture. They're coming to learn ours, but we have to still respect what they're coming from and already know, and can't try to change it because that just makes things difficult and can hurt their feelings, their family feelings, because everybody believes in different things and has different beliefs. Yeah. So I believe that we should try not to change it, but we should try to improve on our language and help them with that. So, especially when we are trying to assess in our oral language, we can't just put aside what they already know from theirs. We just have to hope for the best and teach them the best we can of our language. Number two, what interventions options are available for students who are English language learners if they need additional services? Um, in the classroom, there is all sorts of things teachers can do to help these English language learners. Group work can be either in small groups, large groups. These both are very helpful for these students as they get to work along with other students that are doing the same assignment, um, same materials, and they can both um, learn at the same. They can learn words, learn to talk, learn to build these relationships with other students, um, and they are just continuing learning multiple things. And this can help them orally too, because they practice their words with students, and that can help them as well. Visuals are something that help everybody. Visuals such as a car, that can be something used to help learn the word car. And many cultures use or have cars around, so they should know how to say it with their language they already speak, or they should just have an understanding of what it is, and we can teach them like that. There's that car is just an example. There's multiple things that we can use as visuals. Um, Working with the ESL teacher is very important, and is a great service offered. Some students are even able to have classes with their ESL teacher, and that is very helpful to them as they can get that extra time to work on their assignments and get a better understanding of certain words, questions they have, and so on. Along with that is pre-teaching. This is not always possible, but when it is, this is very grateful and helpful to these students as they get that extra time to get an understanding of what is going to be taught, and basically get the advantage. They get a head start on the assignments and on what the lesson is, so they can gather a better understanding for it. Um, as I said, this isn't always available, but it is when it is a great service that can be used. Um, let's go to this next one. Why are students who are culturally diverse sometimes over and under identified for special education services? This is something that took me a while to kind of figure out, but I know when meeting and stuff without a translator, it can be hard for some students and families to get what they need communication wise to the school and to the teachers. Because if they speak different languages, it's very hard to know what is being said and what needs to be done. So if a translator is available, that is one of the most important things when trying to identify special education services and just have a meeting in general. And some cultures have different ways of dealing with special education services. They may not want the services that the school offers. Some families may not believe in that, so they think they should get different services or more services. As a special education teacher, it's hard to relate to these because you don't always know what is happening in other cultures, but it's something that needs to be thought of and mentioned throughout the meeting. Confusion, that's main thing as I hit when there's other languages being told and other cultures. If you don't have an understanding, people could be confused and not totally have the understanding of the services. Another thing that is hard to come across is the population of the area students are in or the school district they are in. Large school districts, of course, have larger number of kids that have to be identified and assessed for special education services. And this can be difficult as some students are kind of not so pushed aside but are late on getting assessed. And it is just difficult as there's so many students that have to be identified. And this could be one way that they are set aside, or if they are just in a hurry, they might give them multiple services, more services than needed, or not enough services, which is sad to see, but it does happen in these bigger districts. I jumped back to slide 2 here. Another few interventions that can be used are such as tutoring. This could be after hours or throughout the school day, where the ELL student has a tutor, or such as the ESL teacher, help them with the class they're working on and helps them get a better understanding of this. Having a para educator to go along with the student and help them with this is another option, as many students need that extra assistance, and I work as a paraeducator, so I can see that. We've had few students that are learning the English language that need the help with such as visual cards that helps them get a better understanding of the words, or just the help with the translator. I was not as much as a translator as some other paras, but I was able to help some with students with their visuals and learning how to put the picture to the word and the spelling and all that, which can be difficult, but after a while it is able to be done. One of the most important things for an ELL program is being able to set goals for students and being able to achieve these. This is one of the things that happens through the special education service, but being able to have a set goals for the students to monitor and succeed throughout the school year helps them gratefully in the program, as they have to step up and do these goals, and that helps them mentally see that they are succeeding and doing better in certain groups and subjects. The ELL is, in general, it's to help the students learn English, and that is one of the most important things when coming into the U.S. is being able to learn the English language, as it is very tricky and a lot more difficult than other languages throughout the world. But this program should be set to help these students become the best English speaker in the family, or helps them just become better in general, understanding the language and being able to communicate for their family or peers around them. And that's all I have. So thank you very much. And I will see you next time.